Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Labyrinth. We are deep inside the Tombstone of the Fallen Soldiers area, most of the way through. Oh, apparently there's a backside area right down here. Okay, I'd forgotten about that. We just found this other checkpoint here last time. It's going to... The path down here is actually going to allow us to break that, and eventually that as well. There was somewhere... up here that we could have gone. There was somewhere up here that we could have gone. Let's head over this way for now, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we got more of these things. And more ghosts. Right. If we could find the local light source, that would be appreciated. I mean, do we really need to clear this whole place out? Not necessarily. It's certainly going to be a little bit more awkward to leave all these enemies around, but... Oh, can we climb up, please? Thank you. I think all we needed to do is just get to this door anyway. Yeah, seems like there's nothing else here. According to the map, we would know about any items and such, so I think we're good. Okay, wait, we can just go through this. No problem. Ouch, getting shot by random bats, because of course we will. Okay, once again, the upper path is not actually viable. Why does it exist then, one might ask? Oh, it's the final one of these? Wait, actually I'm not sure if it's the final one. It might be though. I mean, it makes sense. We knew that there was one of those crystal rooms in the Tombstone area, because that's what where we first heard about it, and the hint about it. Oh, hey, that's still hit. I'll take it. This one will obviously destroy since it's very accessible. The fact that we don't... Oh, what? No! You stupid ghost spawning on top of me. Come on. Oh, this is so annoying. It's fine. We'll wait for the stupid ghost to come back. There. No, what? There was another one. It's incredible. Oh, perfectly... Oh. They are perfectly designed to be the maximum pain in the butt that they can be. That's amazing. Okay. There we go. Jesus, that's all I wanted to do. There's gonna be the lantern in here. No, it's not actually. Never mind. I actually was so sure. Surely here, though. No? There's a whole lower passage. Okay, that's actually just the way to the crystal room. I guess I'll take that. Except... I guess I have to turn on the light for the area here? Maybe? There's an exit. Huh. I guess it has to be here then. Yep. Sure enough. Okay. Ghosts have been banished. Oof. Oh, and we cannot even go out that way. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there's... Okay, there are actually several of those things still around. I hope I don't need to kill those, because that would be... maybe not impossible, but very awkward. But the item is still not here to collect, so... Wait, do I actually have to clear this? That is odd. I think in the past these have been basically just... either the item was just there as soon as I've made my way to the room itself, or it required, well, clearing an enemy encounter. Wait. Okay, I did get that one. Okay, got that one as well. This one... Okay, wait, no, is it a bit lower? It's not, I don't think. So... Not actually sure if I can get that one the same way, unless... Okay, I think that hit, yeah. Wait, what's up with this path? Oh, that's how we got here in the first place. Still no item there, though? Still no item there. Interesting. Okay, I mean, we do have the crystal room hint. Footing is poor near the room, and the area is filled with strange and potentially dangerous creatures. If you're going, I think you should do a thorough safety check. That's not much of a hint at all. I mean, as far as I can tell, all the enemies are destroyed. The light has been switched on, so... The undefeatable ghosts have also been banished. Not quite sure what else I could be doing here. Maybe it's just gonna trigger now. Oh, maybe it's because we don't have the ability yet. God damn it. That's gotta be it. Ah, that's really annoying. I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, there isn't really a reason why the game couldn't just hand me the perk anyway. But I kind of understand why it doesn't. I'm assuming that that has to be why I didn't get it there. Well, yeah, it's a real shame that we don't have a closer save point than this. I mean, it's not the end of the world. In fact, yeah, it's not that bad, really. You just have to climb up and make it to the door. Yeah, it's not that bad. Guess I'll head over here. Okay, we're just not going to bother. Wait, never mind. We cannot go up there. Oh, wait. Totally can. Oh, light switch? Yeah. Nope. Not quite. Not quite that useful. Oh, wait. Oh, is that not actually a path? I think that's just... Yeah, that's just what this guy is. Sure enough. Okay, so those are not paths. This one is, though. Yeah, you know what? I don't trust the path to actually connect, necessarily. The way past the other checkpoint we found almost certainly leads toward progress, but there's a chance that... Oh, yeah. No, stop it. There is a chance that this other path does not actually connect there. It could, though. But, yeah, better safe than sorry, and, you know, better to backtrack from here. Well, from where we were, I guess. Because that way it didn't take very long at all, as it turns out. Okay, it does keep going, so maybe the paths will both just join up. after all. Oh, wait. That is blocked from this direction. Wow, okay. Never mind then. I guess I was right not to trust, but also I didn't actually have to go this way. Ultimately, it's gonna be some kind of shortcut back. I mean, not really a shortcut, though. Once we make it up there, yeah, we will be able to break that floor and connect back to this part of the dungeon. And ultimately, I guess it could be considered a shortcut back to that checkpoint, but I mean, is it really? Also, am I dumb? No, wait, this is just the one that's active. Yeah, okay. It's still just a checkpoint, not a save point. That being said, there. I guess I can use some healing. Right, we can use this connection as a shortcut at least. There we go. I guess I didn't really have to heal, after all, for some reason. In my mind, it was more of a... Oh, is it... Light switch was literally right there, okay. That's fine too, and this is the exit from this room as well. Yeah, in my mind, it was a much longer way back to that checkpoint. But, you know, it's okay. We have plenty of healing. Why do those stupid things always have to hang out near the ceiling and in awkward corners? So inconvenient. Several bone piles around here. Oh, didn't even see the thing was there. I was actually just holding up to attack the enemy above me, but that works out. And there's an exit here as well. In that case, we go back. Oh, okay, interesting. Nice little trap there, I guess. Okay, this is reminiscent of that one place all the way back in the giant tree. In the surface section, the above ground section. Wait, is there... Oh, okay, in order to make it to the item here... Wait, is that not just... It's literally just here, okay. Interesting. Can we jump up here? We totally can. Go. Okay. Oh, okay. We hadn't even been here. Didn't even realize. There is a way to another room as well. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there was a ledge up here. What are we looking at? We know there is a door there. Interesting. There was a path there. We've already seen an item there. Right, okay, yeah, we're gonna open that up at some point. There's a pretty large section here. Well, relatively speaking, at least. There's an exit there? Yeah, okay. We had seen that on the map, of course. Okay, that doesn't open from here. Goes respawned perfectly. Oh, light source maybe? No such luck. And there's another exit here. Okay, take a look at least. Oh, that's gonna go to the item, it seems like? Yeah. Phoebe's Memories 5. Is that the next one that we were missing in sequence? It was. The warships in our sector take off one after another, 800,000 ships in all, carrying 200 million soldiers between them. This full force strike on Gamp's stronghold, Operation Ragnarok, has finally begun. However, this operation is just a diversion. The true objective behind the strategy is to distract Gamp so that my mission, Operation Cheyenne, is a success. The combined military might of an entire galaxy will be taking Gamp head-on, and it amounts to nothing more than an elaborate decoy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Also, since we know that it's only one of, I guess, 5 remaining Gamps. I guess at that point she didn't know. No, wait. We learned during Memories 4 that apparently her sister had successfully taken out one of the 6 Gamps. Yeah, okay. So this is only supposed to take out one more of the 5 remaining ones. I suppose no sacrifice, no effort is too big to achieve even that partial victory. Anyway, Operation Ragnarok, Operation Cheyenne. I was left speechless when I first heard the details of these 2 operations. Most soldiers taking part in Operation Ragnarok don't even know that Operation Cheyenne exists. Operation Cheyenne is top secret. The vast majority of my comrades assembling in the sector will go to war without knowing they're only decoys, and most of them are likely marching to their deaths. Did we really have to go this far? The realization that perhaps we did brought home just how high the stakes are. I won't let myself get cold feet now, but I'm reminded of the full weight of the responsibility placed upon me. A confidential transmission came in while I was lost in my thoughts. It was from Perrine, another android and a cadet commander. Only a small handful of people should have been cleared to contact me. I wondered how she'd even managed to call me, but she explained that she was taking part in Operation Ragnarok as an intelligence officer. She must have found out about Operation Cheyenne through some back channel, yet to my surprise she never brought it up. All we did was casually chat about the past and catch up with each other. Neither of us touched on our operations at all, and the conversation had come to an uneventful close before I knew it. Why did Perrine go to the trouble of getting in touch with me, I wondered. But just as I was reaching to terminate the transmission, she said this: "I know why Ragnarok is necessary. Don't worry, we'll pave the way." She understood the true objective behind Operation Ragnarok. Even knowing that, she tried to comfort me. It's as if she was trying to tell me that no matter how many people are killed in Operation Ragnarok, that wasn't my burden to bear. That I should put it out of my mind and just focus on ensuring my own mission was a success. "Thank you," I said, and she cut the line. Deep down, I felt relieved that Perrine hadn't said anything like "good luck" or "let's get through this together." The odds that we'd both live through this were near non-existent. I was all too aware of that, and Perrine likely knew it too. My operation is about to begin. Unlike Ragnarok, Operation Cheyenne has one participant, the commander. That's me. I'm on board the one of the key weapons used to combat Gamp, the Galaxy Absolute Defense Line Interception Armament, Gaia. Wait, Galaxy Absolute Defense Line is considered one word here. Interception Armament, or else it would be Gadlia, which I guess doesn't sound as good as Gaia. For this operation, it's been codenamed Cheyenne Gaia. The name Gaia is given to the ultimate weapons built through the combined efforts of the United Galaxy. Historically, these weapons were built whenever the galaxy was in crisis. These weapons come in different shapes and sizes. Yeah, apparently, since there's the Black Tower, Cheyenne Gaia, and then there's our mobile unit, which is also considered a Gaia. Quite a difference in size. But I'll be using a two-stage spire-shaped spaceship. The first stage is the space navigation unit. The second is the breaching unit that will be used to destroy Gamp. The supermassive weapon boasts a length of 6,000 meters, over half of which is just the breaching unit by itself. All my allies in Operation Ragnarok distract Gamp. As my allies in Operation Ragnarok distract Gamp, I'll be using Gaia's hyperlight speed navigation to head to Gamp's planet. Just before arrival, the navigation unit will detach and the breaching unit will maintain a speed of 20 kilometers per second to attempt a forced entry through the planet's surface. Gamp is holed up in his strongholds, star-tanned Guileless, but built deep beneath the surface of the planet and surrounded by a defensive layer of ultra-durable metal known as Bakura. Using the Super Blaster at the tip of Cheyenne Gaia, I will penetrate straight through all these defenses, destroying Gamp in the process. This is Operation Cheyenne. On my shoulders rest the lives of 200 million soldiers. No, the lives of everyone in the entire United Galaxy. I will complete this mission, which will no doubt ensure peace and prosperity throughout the galaxy for years to come. I will make it a success, no matter what. I mean, that is an awful lot of responsibility, to be honest. It's actually kind of insane. It's a fascinating plan, for sure. It's just too bad it didn't succeed yet. But we're working on it, I guess. Wait, where did I go? I never... Yeah, I never went to that door yet. Okay. No light switch yet. Wait, this is gonna crumble. Okay, shortcut unlocked. Light switch. Of course. Nothing in here? Okay, there's apparently an item inside that bone pile, according to the map. But we'll presumably reach it through here. Or not. Wait, where would that be? Would have to be down there, right? How could there even be a door? Because it has to be right here. Yeah, actually, maybe... I don't know, it's hard to say. No, there is a... Okay, there is empty space below that. You can just tell. Right, we had to break this from this side anyway. And up here we have another exit. Okay, that's gonna lead to... back to the prison, ultimately. Out of this zone. Wait, we don't want to... Wait, we didn't want to fall down here. We have to... get to this? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now I understand. I think. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just for an item. Wait, that is just for an item. How do we get to that door, then? Oh, through here. Oh, no. Wait. That's awful. So this was the way forward all along? Or, well, this one was, I guess, getting to this door. This was just an optional path after all. Welp. I guess while we're here, I think I need to... Wait. Nope. I don't know if... Oh, wait. Actually, can we use these little ones to grapple? We totally can. Oh, come on. Okay. That could have worked. Okay, it should have worked if I had actually been allowed to grapple to one of them. I think no more can spawn, so we'll try that again. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, grab the thing. Grab the thing, please. Okay. There we go. Yeah, my first mistake was to double jump before grappling. That obviously meant that I couldn't double jump after that. Okay, it's for a sparkling stone, and yeah. Unfortunately, we'll have to take a very long detour to get to that door. Do I just do that now? I mean, ultimately that's to reach that item over there. Yep. Oh, that's a pretty long backtrack. Although, that being said, wait. It's not actually that bad. Guess we can go through the back. Take the back door. And yeah, it's not gonna be that bad. Why am I so dumb? Okay, actually we have to go to that door because this one is not even... Oh boy. And this place is somewhat confusing, but it shouldn't be that confusing. Come on. So now we actually drop down here. And we go down to this door. Yeah. That way it's not quite as long of a backtrack. Ow. Oh, this section, of course. Right, and this one as well. This is where the light switch was. If only I had continued. Right, this literally just connects straight across there, and this is gonna go straight through to this other door. More or less straight. Nothing up there. And indeed, this leads to this item. It's a red item. Oh, it's another HP capacitor. Okay. Seriously, how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23? Pretty crazy. How much did we even start out with? Like 4? 5? Might have only been 4. Definitely come a long way. Could there be a total of 24? Could be 25. I don't think there's enough room to go all the way to 30. Maybe there is. I don't know. Anyway, we're backtracking once again, so I'll actually just do a bit of a jump cut back to, well, I suppose just back up here. Yeah, so we can wrap up the last little bit of this zone. Alright, here we are. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I must have been, I think, this close to discovering that, right? I guess I must have been standing right here. There's the next save point. It's fine. We will actually do the thing. yeah, we should want to return here to visit whatever his name was. JD? JC? I have struck down the enemy. There we go, yeah, Electro Bubble. 2 out of 1. ESP Puck Thunder. While Puck is clinging to a surface, press Y to consume ESP to deploy energy projectiles that crawl along it. I mean, I was curious about this one, right? Since, I mean, the symbol in the top right indicates that this can only be used in Swordfighter form, but the description makes it sound like this would be a special attack to use while in Puck form. There we go. Finesse achievement. Jack of all trades, master of none. Well, we're about to change that, actually. The mastery. The missing mastery. Yes, ready to learn the technique. While Puck is clinging to a surface. I have nothing more to teach you. Let me give this as well. Whenever you choose to open it up is to you. Whenever you choose to open it is up to you. I think it must be what he said. Bagless Archive 2. Yep. Might hold the secrets of the universe. The rest is up to you. May the guidance of Sheonite be with you. With you both. Thanks, man. Let's see here. Still room for 2 more things, though, which is kind of odd. Huh? Oh, okay. So you shoot Puck forward, and then when she hits a surface, she shoots out projectiles. How is that useful, though? I mean, yeah, okay, against the occasional enemy that... Okay, you can use it against the ground as well, so I guess that makes it a bit more useful. Because there are obviously only so many enemies that crawl along ceilings and walls. There are some, but they don't tend to be that much of a threat. Also, this ability is very cheap to use, I guess, maybe for a reason. Yeah, and at least being able to use it on the ground means that, you know, any enemies standing on the ground can also be hit by it. I wonder what happens if you hit an enemy directly with it, if that even does anything. And we'll give it a shot. But, I don't know. Also, where do we need to transport to get to the, to get to her? Yeah, I guess we'd go through, go to Illusory Cavern of the Crimson Radiance. And then go through the previous boss room. Well, to the room that used to have a boss, I mean. Oh, wait. Can we still make that without a double jump? Yeah, we can, okay. Wait. Clearly I forgot how to navigate this room. What? Oh, wait, I didn't have my double jump anymore? No, I guess I didn't. There we go. Yeah, there she is. She? He? I don't actually know. Did you get the resources? I did get resources. Okay, it was only 2, thankfully. Slash level 3. A slash attack that uses the ESP sword. This version has the maximum attack range, right? Okay, so we knew that was the last one. Perfect. Allow me to tinker with your sword's psychocircuitry. Is it actually gonna visually change now? That would be nice. But I guess not. Okay, max attack range. Your ESP sword's psychocircuitry has been fully optimized. Further adjustments are impossible within the bounds of this world. Instead, take this, though I'm afraid it's nothing quite as useful as my previous services. Still, I hope that one day it might light your way. This is just, yeah, of course, Backless Archive 3. May your ESP sword be your guiding light. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's, I mean, that's a pretty large attack range. I like that. No achievement for upgrading the sword fully, though. After getting one for the, you know, for acquiring the final ESP skill, I totally expected. Ouch. Nice. It's not really what I wanted to do, though. Well, that enemy specifically would have been a bit awkward to try this on, but oh, also this is not what I meant to do. Might have been the first time I even used the downward slam attack. There was a complete accident. Okay, so what, 3 hits with this park charge to take out one of those minor enemies? Okay, it does one-shot these little guys at least. Yeah, I mean, it works, but it, I tried shooting one directly at the enemy before, and it didn't work. So you really do have to hit a surface. I just don't really see the use case for that, to be honest. It seems a little bit pointless. So for now it is back to the grenade. And now, of course, I assume that since we have the skill, we should be allowed to collect this. We just have to backtrack to it. Which, yeah, shouldn't be that bad. Also, before I forget, let's see what these Backless Archives are all about. That is indeed the bottom of the list, too. Okay, should I read the first one first? First one again, rather, to remind myself? Maybe. I am a member of Backless. My name is of little importance. Ah, you poor souls at the mercy of a powerful current. Being tossed to and fro by the winds of fate is an unbearable, unenviable condition. Allow me at the very least to tell you of the unseen truth of the multiverse. We are Backless. The word means guardian, for across all time and space we serve as humanity's protectors. Your enemy, no, our mutual enemy, Gamp, warps across parallel universes seeking to subjugate humanity. As humanity's protectors, we, along with our mothership and guide, Sheonite, have been pursuing Gamp across these alternate realities. We have done so for many years, and the battle is far from over. Gamp's current target is you, the humans of this particular branch of space-time. Gamp is aware of Backless, which makes it difficult for us to act openly. Instead, we work in the shadows across all timelines and parallel universes. We do not aid and abet humanity blindly. We will ignore their suffering if needed, even combat certain factions when we must. Whatever it takes to ensure they do not lose their way to defeat Gamp. We have revealed ourselves because you are finally closing in on Gamp. Only a few moves to checkmate now. If you find other members of Backless, I urge you to forge deep connections with them. They will surely help you draw closer to the truth of this world. Though should you rather remain in blissful ignorance, simply pay us no mind and forge ahead on your own. Please do not let your guard down until the very end. Accomplish your goals. May the guidance of Sheonite be with you both. Well, my name is PJ. I am a member of Backless. Though you may be at the mercy of a powerful current, I believe that knowledge leads to true strength. So let us speak of the truth of your history. 130 years ago, your homeland, the United Galaxy, launched a certain campaign. It was codenamed Operation Ragnarok. For the United Galaxy, it was to be a decisive battle against the full strength of the enemy. They mustered all their available forces in this sector of space. However, as you know, Puck, this entire operation was a decoy. Gamp is cunning. He always avoids direct confrontation, preferring to consolidate his power instead. So they started a massive space war, nominally unrelated to Gamp, as an excuse to deploy a weapon tailor-made to kill him. That mission was Operation Cheyenne Gaia, the one responsible for sending that giant tower here. Not that it is actually a tower. That's Cheyenne Gaia, a giant spear, to put an incredibly high-tech weapon in very simple terms, designed to pierce straight through Gamp's underground fortress on Xevious. However, the operation failed. As the former operation commander, this might be a hard pill to swallow. Huh, Pac-Man reference right there. But both we and the United Galaxy foresaw the plan's failure. Really? Wait, the United Galaxy foresaw the failure as well. That is why the groundwork was laid for a follow-up mission, Operation Panzer. Puck, that meteor you saw, that was the carrier for the humanoid anti-Gamp weapon, Panzer Gaia. Interesting. Sadly, we predicted that this operation would fail as well. If a simple feint or two were all it took to fool Gamp, we would have destroyed him long ago. Let me remind you, Gamp is cunning. Even so, from his perspective, humanity must appear to be merely struggling in vain by now. That's why you, Puck, and your partner are the key. If this record has reached you, that means you are still on the right track. You are an unknown to Gamp. An unknown unknown? The spanner in the works that will prove his undoing. One last thing. If possible, find other Bagless members and build close alliances with them. They will lead you closer to the truth of this world. But if that's something you would rather not know, no need to dwell on it. Just continue straight along your path without hesitation. May the guidance of Shionity be with you both. Okay, it seems like we actually happened to unlock these all in order of, the 1 first, then 2, then 3, just by sheer coincidence. I was wondering if you would always get the first one first, no matter which one you completed first, but obviously the second one is specifically from PJ. And yeah, the third one is specifically from Katya. I'm Katya, a member of Bagless. You who are at the mercy of a powerful current, I pray this knowledge will serve as your guide. Allow me to tell you the story of a certain person. I do not know much more than the others, but there is information Shionite has revealed to me alone. Once upon a time, there was a certain girl and her strong older sister. The girl's exceptional sister left her, for she had been chosen to challenge one of the Gamps, with a soul guided by Bagless at her side. Notice I say one of the Gamps, as 6 exist in this universe. The one I refer to here is not the one you currently seek to kill. The girl's sister and the soul guided to her side succeeded in neutralizing that Gamp. Though Bagless was at work behind the scenes, we were astonished that humanity had managed to stop and seal a Gamp virtually on its own. After everything was said and done, the two returned home as heroes. However, having learned the truth, they knew they would now be hunted by the other Gamps. So instead of returning to their homeland, the two chose to become protectors of humanity, pledging themselves to Shionite and becoming members of Bagless. Huh. As for the girl, how she feels about her sister, I do not know. However, Shionite's guidance has revealed that she and you are fated to meet someday. Is that so? There are many truths we cannot openly convey, for all enemies under Gamp's control serve as his eyes as well. So I leave this record behind instead. Perhaps my comrades have left similar records behind, but if you feel no need to know what they contain, you shouldn't concern yourself with such things. You should hurry ahead for the sake of your mission. May the guidance of Shionite be with you both. I was wondering if maybe this first person, but that was an old guy, right? We saw his face. Like, unlike Katya, who's wearing a mask? I think we saw this first Bagless's face. So I was briefly wondering, because they didn't give us their name, right? Could that actually be Aegina? I guess not. Also, apparently, we are going to meet her for real at some point, so I'll just keep an eye out, I suppose. Okay, well, that's that. Right, I need to head back to the crystal room, though, to collect the final thing there. Assuming that I should be able to do that now. And the item is just here now. Okay. Fair enough. ESP Thunder Boost. Increase the damage of ESP Puck Thunder and extends the distance its electric shock travels. I mean, yeah, okay. I still don't really see myself using that. I'm sorry. I'm sure... I don't know, man. Actually, it's relatively cheap, I guess that can be said for it. But... Meh. Anyway. I suppose... Was there anything else I could do? I mean, I could deliver whatever sparkling stones I've found since then, but I mean, obviously there's not really much of a point. I'm pretty sure... Okay, actually I do want to remind myself what I might be missing. What kinds of materials I'm still missing. Wait, is this... Am I even in the right place here? I'm absolutely not. No, we want to go to the peak of the volcano, of course. Hey there. Item boost. We need Elodorked ingots. Okay. Elodorked sheets. Oh, actually those must just be from the Xevious enemies that we still haven't seen. Okay, so actually, if that is true and we have not actually seen those items at all, which I think is the case, then literally everything that remains to be purchased from her requires stuff we haven't had access to yet. That's good to know, at least. Oh, we can get this, actually. Energy boost. For 1,000? I mean, sure. Might as well. Medicate boost. Can get that one as well. DP saver. Saracen fiber. Is it just a rain... rain... What? Where did I get the word rain from? Is it just a rare drop from... Actually... Yeah, okay, it's from the spider boss. Okay, so we technically have seen that before. We've had some of that before at some point, I guess. So we could get that if I... You know, just went out of my way to defeat one of those, or just farm that missing material. But that's something I could just do. Same here. We're missing... I think biological crystal shell is from those... Yeah, it's from that stupid crystal crab thing. Although, after the first time where it gave me so much trouble, it hasn't actually been nearly as bad, so that's also pretty free. Right, this obviously requires the final regular labyrinth to be located and then beaten. Electrogenic slime mold. Wait. No, really? We need 3 of those? We needed 2 to unlock the one boss refight. Now we need 3 more. That is not great. Should probably just go ahead and try and grab one as soon as possible, because otherwise I just have to wait for the respawn. It's possible that the game is going to give me access to more than one of these enemies, at least, so I don't have to literally just defeat one and wait for 10 minutes or so for it to respawn. But that's still so unnecessary. Why require 3 of those? Come on, man. Energy absorber we could get... Okay, this one took Galaga shells. I see. So we were not able to get this one before. Not that I needed it or anything, but you know. This one takes Galaga innards, so we were also not able to get this one. ESP limit boost. Takes those unknown Xevious materials. And this one takes Saracen fiber, which I think... Never mind, wait. Saracen fiber? Wasn't that a different kind of... No, it's also Saracen fiber, so we need 2 of those, actually. I see. And that would actually allow us to get the damage reduction. So we could have had this for a long time. Huh. Okay. I will get this one just because it's cheap. And this one... because we can. And it's also kind of cheap. Well, this one's not exactly cheap, but I'm still gonna get it. It's even... I mean, I guess it's potentially useful, but... eh. For now, I don't see a particular need to use that. But okay, so what do we need? 2 Saracen fibers, right? 1 biological crystal shell. 3 slime mold. Electric slime mold. Oof. Yeah, okay. But at least the Saracen fibers and crystal shell should be pretty easy to get. So I could just go ahead and grab some of those right now. I guess while we're here, I'm also going to remind myself, because I'm not entirely sure that we've unlocked all the different boss refights. I think so, though. I think we've unlocked all the ones that we've seen. Well, never mind. We've seen this one, but we haven't been able to unlock it. And this one also takes Saracen fiber. Why did I think that was not a thing I had access to? So we need 4 Saracen fiber. We need to successfully harvest the rare material from this one spider. I think there's only one instance of that we've encountered. Like all the way near the beginning of the game. I think I remember where it was too. But I'm pretty sure that's the only one we've seen. So yeah, unfortunately we'll have to spend some time farming that. Oof, I mean, I'm gonna do that off camera, of course, but yeah, that's not great. But okay, I guess I was, for some reason, just convinced that Saracen fiber was some kind of more advanced material we haven't seen yet, but not the case. This one, though, won't be accessible until we, I guess, get close to, or get to the final zone, perhaps, near Gamp, where presumably we're going to be fighting some new, stronger Xevious-type enemies. But yeah, okay. So 4 fibers, 1 biological shell, and 3 electric slime molds. Should I just do that right now? I guess I'm just gonna do it in between episodes, I think. Well, that being said, I'm gonna fight a couple of those because again, I need to wait for respawns anyway. So I'll just see what I can do, and we're still going to make a little bit more progress though, because I feel like we can finish off what's left of this area here, right? Although the fact that they gave me a proper save point here might indicate that maybe there's gonna be a boss fight on the way. I mean, even then. Okay, I'm back after. I honestly, once again, don't quite know where I was last time and when I stopped recording. But in the meantime, I did defeat all 3 of the enemies that we were talking about a couple of times, like 2 times each. And I got kind of lucky with materials, I suppose, all things considered. I have all the biological crystal shells. I didn't actually have to defeat it a second time, but I just did because I had to kill some time anyway. I did get 2 of the electrogenic slime molds, so 1 more visit should do it there, and I got 2 Saracen fibers. Unfortunately, I did not get lucky with the double drop, and that enemy is a bit out of the way, and there is only that one, unless I'm forgetting about another instance. Actually, now that I think about it, did we encounter a second one of these? I don't know. Either way, it's, we have half of them, so we're most of the way there. And I was considering just going back and buying whatever I can, but yeah, we're here instead. Hey, look at that. Is it gonna be a boss? It's something. What a suspicious box. Let's take a look. That being said, I will do that, but I just switched some perks around. Specifically, on the first kill for all 3 enemies, I had actually forgotten to equip the stun boost, and it turns out that makes a huge difference. The spider thing, for example, is just like it's basically impossible to stagger because you're almost killing it just with your with the stun hits, the stun attacks, even though they deal minimal damage. That enemy is just so weak. And the electro enemy, the electro slime, is just incredibly tedious. It would take like 20 full rotations. Well, I don't know, maybe like 10 whole rounds of it resummoning its projectiles in order to get it stunned, because you deal so little stun damage, and this cuts that by like 80%. So yeah, you kind of need this if you want to farm effectively from those kinds of enemies. Let's see here. We are just going to unequip these and equip. We still had this one on, actually. Wait, is that what I want? What? Right, we have grenade boost. We're probably going to be using that, assuming we're entering a boss fight. I guess I wanted to give this a shot. So actually, we might try the ESP satellite instead, so we don't technically need that. Yeah, okay, HP gauge increases by 2, and no more mention of it disappearing after being defeated. I guess for the boss fight, sure, we could equip that or extra healing. I guess I'm gonna go with the extra healing there. Am I forgetting about something? I hope not. It might also not be a boss, we'll see. But after the bit of misdirection with the... Ah, there's another electro bubble! And I just unequipped the thing. Oh man, okay, that's fine, kind of. That's so funny. Actually, you know what? No, this is silly. Return to title screen. That is just insane timing. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. So we might not have a boss fight? No. Looks like at least the upcoming room is just that mini-boss. Okay, let's unequip that. Let's re-equip that. We really don't need this. Although I kind of want to give it a shot at some point, so why not go with this? We probably have all the aura that we ever need. We probably have almost enough to buy all the remaining perks, just in terms of aura needed. So I think we might just be good. We might no longer need those extra aura perks. Okay. Literally just doing what I was doing several times earlier. Unfortunately, I've not been able to land more than 2... It seems so close. I have not been able to land more than 2 stun attacks per cycle. That obviously would cut down the time at least somewhat if I could do that, but I don't know if it's physically possible. I assume it is because it's so close. I just need to actually get the first one in a bit more quickly than I typically do, and then, yeah, it's fine. Okay, got the orbitals done. It's 1, 2, and almost. I think at this point I might just be able to stun it through attacking for the most part. But I probably still want to get rid of the orbitals anyway. That being said, it's about to stun. Okay, nice. That's already all we need. Uh-oh. 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 For some reason I thought knocking it down like that would get rid of all the orbitals, but clearly not the case. Okay, also... Sure, jump right into it. Do we get an extra one? Yep, we sure do. Okay, we got the double drop. Even though now we don't need it anymore. What? Meme? Are you memeing me? What is this creature? What indeed is this creature? It's not in the database. It has a unique nanobite material composition. How interesting. Those Bosconians might know something about it. Let's take it back to the village. Okay. Are we... Mean! Are we doing that automatically now? Yep, I guess so. Oh. The game, once again, definitely caught me by surprise. I was not seeing this coming. MEEM. Do you know what this is? Can't say I do. I've never seen an animal like it before. But it sure is cute. I'm not sure it's an animal. Wait, is this somehow Phoebe's sister who returned to this universe in a somewhat changed state or something? Like reverted to a childlike existence. I don't know. I could see that kind of thing being something this game might do. So you don't know either. Something about this creature troubles me. Could you keep an eye on it for the time being? Sure, I'll take care of it. And we're just back to where we were. Okay. Well, that was an interesting little episode. Well, I don't think she's in any danger from it. Maybe we should stop by the Bosconian village and check up on it when we have a chance, though. Okay. Well, this is, again, absolutely not what I expected, but how could I have expected this? But we're now at the 1 hour mark, and, well, since this whole thing here took a bit longer than I could have possibly foreseen, I guess we're actually returning. We might even return to the Bosconian village. Well, I suppose, obviously, in between episodes I'm gonna finish up the farming for materials, which is now only 2 more of those Saracen fibers, so might still involve some more waiting around, but, you know, I guess it's not gonna be that bad. And, yeah, obviously, having to deal with only the least troublesome of the 3 enemies, by far, is, you know, quite relieving. So I'm going to do that, and then we're probably just going to do all the shopping we possibly can. Well, I mean, I said that I probably had enough aura to buy almost everything, but I guess that might not be quite true, because there's some of the most expensive ones. Actually, all of the most expensive perks are still left. But still, we might be good without having the aura boosts equipped from here on out. Just, you know, with what we earn naturally. I might gamble on that being the case. Anyway, for now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.